We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship trophy. This test is a matchup we cannot wait to see unfold. Welcome, everyone, to Glendale, Arizona. This is the Verbo Fiesta Bowl, part of the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on the number 7 seed in the playoff, the Baylor Bears. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go with this playoff semifinal game. And that kick will just bounce into the end zone for a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Quick completion to the tight end. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Second down, we're going to throw it. Punt over the middle. It's Brown. He's stopped, but he gets a first down. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
It's a short completion of a big tight end. They make the tackle, but that pass creates a solid gain.
So much pressure on the defense against the RPO because you're always going to be wrong if it's executed correctly. Here they were determined to stop the run. The problem is you leave yourself vulnerable to a throw into a flat. Right flat's open, the quarterback makes the right throw. Look at these yards.
Run it up the middle, but stuff for no gain.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. To throw, it's Robertson. Caught near the sticks, it's Brown. The Bears pick up enough to get a first down there.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field. But instead, this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
A direct snap. And just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still
touchdown, Baylor, as they claim the lead in this playoff game. We come out into playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate and actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
That run sets up an important third down call for this offense. To the air, it's Aguilar. Grabbed by the receiver. That gain is good enough for a first down. Ball spotted at the 42.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on third down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Big throw caught on the left side. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
First down, looking to throw the ball. Finds his man. It's Gaines. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
Well, this wide receiver has it all. We know about his leaping ability and his speed. But what I've seen today is the precise route running. Another example of it there, and the timing with this quarterback and this receiver is just a thing of beauty.
Good throw, catch made. They bring him down, but not before he picks up first and goal yardage to the 9.
The defense spreads all over the field playing zone, trying to make this quarterback make a mistake by throwing it into coverage. But he finds the soft spot on the curl and picks up a first down.
Looking to throw yet again. Launching one to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Boy, I really like the route here, the receiver. And in the quick game, it's all about timing. Quarterback this time puts the ball behind him, making it tough for the receiver to get back to make the catch.
The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
Nice job by this defense on that second down, so we now have third down and goal. The offense could be thinking about four-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The pass is off target. He got hit as he threw as the third down pressure worked.
Well, the defense picks the right time to get after this quarterback. Third down, critical down and distance. Do a good job of dialing things up and good coverage downfield. He didn't have anywhere to go with the ball. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
And that kick will just bound into the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. To throw, it's Robertson. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. Going to bring up second down. At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a third and manageable here? Looking to pass here on second down. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
Offense facing a third and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Fires it to the wideout. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Quick throw, the catch is made, and the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Important second down play coming up. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Short throw to the back, an easy completion. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
And they've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
The end of the first quarter with the score Baylor 7, Tennessee 3.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And on the carry, he's heading left. First down, looking for more now. And the Bears are moving quickly down the field.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
The Bears come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Breaks into open space. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Robertson. Makes the catch. It's Brown. And he's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. Second down after that previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Makes the throw across the middle of the field. He makes the grab. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Runner takes the toss and moves to his right. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Chris, great job here by this defense. They're trying to bounce this to the outside, take advantage of his speed in the backfield, but no chance at all. The defensive speed and ability to diagnose the play blows it up.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Makes the grab. Can he get there? And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Bears. kind of execution on a long drive. That's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with a pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start with the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. Gives it to the back. And the run moves the ball up to the 33.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. And they bring him down. Great play by the defense, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see if the play stands. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Look out. He's bringing it back. And he runs out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
Man, isn't it fun to watch running backs who can add that dimension to the passing game? They're so dangerous because once they catch the football, they're operating in much more open space than they would be if they're just getting a handoff. And it really tests the linebacker's ability to cover out the space.
He's got the first and still going. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Well, that's just good, hard running by this back. And, man, they've had some good ones over the years. Go back to Jamal Lewis, who was on that 98 national championship team. Travis Henry, Arian Foster. Boy, Chris, some big physical backs come to mind when you think about the Tennessee Vols.
And the wideout goes in motion. On first down, it's play action. Quick throw to his receiver. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. They finally tackle him after a huge chunk play. Moves the ball to the 12. About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. He'll hand it off. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
Chris, I just love to see this offensive line in this running game able to establish themselves. This back is already over 50 yards. We're in the first half, so really good job of establishing the run game. Opens up the play action, opens up one-on-one opportunities.
And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Quarterback pre-snap adjustment snap for this defense. Dropping back, it's Robertson. He escapes the pocket. Trying to create here on the move. Catch made, a lot of space now. Now here he goes. Past the 20. Finally brought down to the 13-yard line. An enormous gain puts him in great scoring position.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on first down.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. And he can't hold on right in his hands, and he dropped it.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Promising start with the drive, but now 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Looking to throw again. Receiver makes the grab, and the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We'll see if the offense here can build on this lead before the break. So they're short on 4th down, and the coach decides to trot out the field goal team. Met kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Scanning the field. It's Aguilar. Moves out of the pocket. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. And the freshman brings him down quickly. The clock is still running. They'll have to hurry up here, but it's a crucial 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Sure hands. It's Jefferson. He's not going to get the 1st down. It's 4th down now. And the Volunteers will look to convert here on 4th down. He keeps it. QB draw. Running with purpose. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Chris, I'll be honest, man. I thought on 4th down and 1, they might be just trying to draw the defense off sides, but they caught me and probably the defense by surprise as well, especially on their own side of the field. Gutsy play call right there to keep this drive alive.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Got the 1st down and still motoring. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The Volunteers lining up here on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Trying to get the throw off. And he'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
Makes the catch. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal. The Volunteers will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense...
And he bustles into the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. Well, this college football playoff game is all tied up, and Kirk, it's beginning to feel a little bit like a shootout.
Yeah, it is. It's a battle of the offenses. Both these teams right now executing flawlessly, and they're doing so with such high stakes, answering one score with another. Neither team is backing up 1 inch.
Play of the drive now for the 25. Back to pass. It's Robertson. Looking to scramble. Using his legs here. He gets the first and still going. He'll head out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself, picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He lets it go. Grab down the middle. It's Washington. He make the tackle, but not before he gets all the way to the 30. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for his big tight end. And is intercepted. He could go. He's at the 50. At the 30 now. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Volunteers. A defensive score in this playoff game. Wow. They now have the lead in this semifinal game.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. You're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by one of the up men. This will likely be the last play of the half. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep down the right side. And it's incomplete. Tried for a big play there as time runs out in the 1st half. Minutes going to wrap up the 1st half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And the Bears will kick this away to start the 2nd half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. To bootleg here. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Here comes the handoff. I test the middle and get stuck. That is just not open for business today.
But there's something we haven't seen much in this game at all. That ball carrier being tackled near the line of scrimmage. Maybe if this defense can make more plays like that in the 2nd half, their team will be able to chip away at this lead.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, this is exactly what the defense talked about at halftime, coming up with a stop to start this 2nd half. Now they've done that on this 3rd down. We'll see what happens with the decision on 4th down, but the defense looks at a very different kind of energy to start the 2nd half.
And he's going to get run out of bounds after a small pickup on the return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. He's running out of time here. Catch made down near the 10, and he's still going. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Baylor.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time. looking to put together a positive drive here. Opening play of the drive, he looks right for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. It's a solid gain. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And he'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
QB decides to keep it here.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he'll drop back here on third down. Caught over the middle. It's Matthews. The defense stops him just short of the marker. That'll bring up fourth down. Looking to throw. It's Aguilar. Finds this receiver. That's enough for the first down. And that gain enough for a fresh set of downs. Spotted at the 48.
Bit of a risky decision here to go for it on your own side of the 50, but guess what? They make it work. Keep the sticks moving.
The Vols look to keep this drive moving. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game. Held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Short throw complete to the tight end. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Short pass finds the tight end. They finally stop a big play. Moves the ball to the 22.
Man, what a great effort by the tight end. Not only does he make the catch, but how about the effort there to break that tackle to pick up more yards?
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Grab behind the line. It's Bishop. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion. Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Off the play fake on first down. Looking to the end zone. The pass is intercepted.
The offense here, Chris, getting aggressive inside the red zone on 1st and 10. They take a shot near the goal line, and the defense does a great job of stepping in front of that for the interception.
So the drive will begin backed up at their own 6-yard line. He'll hand it off. Going to try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
I don't know what the quarterback saw there. He should have pulled that ball out and tried to make a throw, but instead he hands it off to the poor running back, and it's a tackle for a loss.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Looking to pass. It's Robertson. Grab down the middle. It's Porter. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
It's intercepted. Tried to fire it into a tight window. Touchdown, Vols. 6 points for the defense in this playoff game. What a moment. And a pick six. A monster play by this defense here, Kirk.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And here's the handoff. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
So it's 3rd and long from the 29. Defense figures to bring pressure here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Fires it to the left side. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Oh, man, nearly a disastrous play there by the quarterback. Look at his facial expressions right now. He knows that he caught a break, trying to force the ball in there. He's going to have to make better decisions moving forward and work through his progressions to find his open man.
4th down, looking to throw for it. Delivers quickly to the left side. He's got it, enough for a first down. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Bears. This offense is still clicking.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
He knocks through the PAT and ties the score here in the 3rd period. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Here's the first play of the drive. They'll set up from the 13. Keeping it on the ground here. They'll tackle him at the 17-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll face a 3rd and 6. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Sacked, it's a loss, back to the 6.
The defender did not bite on the fake at all. They were in pass rush mode the entire time.
The Vols will have to kick this away. Offense goes backwards on this drive. He's on to punt it away now. And they'll down the ball just inside the 35.
They fumble on the punt return, and now some new life to this offense that just left the field just a few moments ago.
Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin from the 33. On the ground, it's Washington. Nothing doing in that play. The big D tackle there for the stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. That player moved a little bit too early. It's a false start. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Looking downfield, it's Robertson. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. He's looking deep again. Hauls it in outside the 10 and still running. Touchdown, Baylor. And they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. That's another passing strike from this quarterback. He is having himself a tremendous ball game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown. The receivers are running good routes. He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage because right now it is not working.
First play of the drive now from the 25. No press here. The defense backing away. First down. Looking to throw the football. Looking for the wideout. Oh, and he dropped that one. A great chance at his 2nd interception of the game.
Pretty nice catch here, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's swallowed up at the line, could not get past that big defensive tackle. And the Vols hustle to the line to crank up the tempo. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Tackle is made, just a short gain after the completion.
Interesting call here, Chris, with this screen pass in the 4th quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush. But give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Back to throw. It's Aguilar. It's an out route. The catch made. Oh, and he hits out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on 3rd down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the 2nd half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on 1st down. So 2nd down after the incompletion. He's going to pull it down and run.
Wow, really good read here by this quarterback, and I love the call on the RPO. Now they get a shot here on 3rd down. It's much more manageable than the hole that they had dug for themselves. Curious to see if they stay on the ground or are they going to go through the air. They have the option to do either.
Big moment here in this playoff game. 3rd and short on the 7th play of the drive. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. With the catch, it's Matthews. Looks like the defense has it for a takeaway.
Man, when you get into this big a game on this kind of stage in the 2nd half and you're trailing, you just cannot afford to put the ball on the ground. The defense is attacking, trying to get the ball out. They do. Ball's on the ground, and this could be the end of the game.
He's found some room at the 45. He's in the clear. At the 20. At the 10. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Bears.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. Let's start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking downfield. It's Aguilar. He cannot escape. It's a sack. Backed up 2nd and long at the 17.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying the lead.
They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass. On third down, he drops to throw. Catch made on the out route. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Makes the grab. It's Matthews. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. And the Volunteers will crank up the tempo.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to...
Oh, the pass rush gets home. First down sack pushes the ball back. Second down coming up.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Tackle finally made. That's a very solid gain, but not close to first down yardage. It's third down. Quarterback in the shotgun. And he dumps it off to the tight end. Finding some room at the 25. Touchdown, Tennessee. A catch and run by the big tight end. What a weapon this guy is. That score makes things a lot more interesting here in the fourth quarter with a spot in the national championship game on the line.
This feels like a playoff game now. You can just see it on the guys' faces. That was a momentum punch. Now the focus shifts to the opposition. Can they march down and answer, or will they wilt to the pressure?
And the kickoff goes out the back of the end zone, so a touchback. And the first play of the drive now on the 25. To the air, it's Robertson. Looks to the left, and it's complete.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
Leaning on the run game here. Tackled, but first down. We'll head to the 2-minute timeout as this offense tries to work the clock and preserve this lead.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And at first down, they go right back to him. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. The spot in the national championship game comes down to the final 2 minutes. Then the offense keep the football and bleed out the clock. And now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. Playoff game on the line here. Can the offense play keep away and secure the victory? They're going to throw for it on third and short. Catch is made down the middle. They've got him down, but that first down should be enough to move them into the next round of the playoff.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
They'll hand it off. Running through the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee. Of course, in the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this team continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA.